No, baby, no. Not right now, baby. Daddy's doing something, okay?
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 30 base. Right there. 40's Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check. Crouch. Right up.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 29, Jones, Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Can you stop?
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That's taken on the 25. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Show off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
I hear on the stream, dog.
And that is
she on the screen?
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that
I thought I had that shit off.
And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
Route, bro, that hit, that was nice. Who was that?
They've got to be effective on passing downs. That's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Lethal, dog. That shit is lethal, dog. The fucking savages.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, the second down throw on target. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Ty.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the draft.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches.
Okay, Brooke.
All that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Listen,
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
right now. You gotta hear him
find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed
You ran
crossing
with anybody
route.
today?
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I said 2K.
I'm going to see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I'm trying to run a slant. This should make him do some crazy shit.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Oh
Jones.
my
And
God,
that is
Jones, whoa,
incomplete.
buddy,
The
I
intended
like
target,
that.
Saquon Barkley. And that
threw a
takes us
fucking
from
pick,
second
my
to
friend.
third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
All this
Because
nigga
that's a
does is
completion
blitz
he
with
makes,
his fucking linebacker.
9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The third down
Yo,
run
Ted, you
gets
play the
him
Packers?
nothing.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive. Looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that isn't the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast
Hey,
start.
time
It's
out.
not necessarily
Rearrange that word,
going to
man.
happen
Don't
just
take
because they say
things.
so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
It's super fast, huh?
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last
Look at-
week.
yo, that's how you
3
keep that intel right
interceptions.
there?
Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little
No,
worried?
I'm trying to
You
get
worry
in,
about
man.
your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote,
hi, little bunny rabbit.
manage your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Actually, I saw that. What play was that?
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
On it now, dog.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rolling to his right. This is
Go out the one. Out the one.
just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch
You
good
gotta
for
feed him,
6
baby.
yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
What do you feed
They've
him?
gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here
Feed
on
him
3rd and
carrots.
goal? Here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
New York. Saquon Barkley. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Took a soul real
True
quick.
blue on the extra point.
I
And
like
that makes
that.
the score
I like
7-0.
Going for a treat.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Call of Duty comes out tonight, right?
No.
That's fielded in
Wednesday
the end
night.
zone.
Oh, it
And
comes
he'll
out
be
22nd.
brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
23rd, some shit like that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 1, 7-0. EA Sports.
My shit's
The
stuck,
Packers
bro.
with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Hi, Rabbit. That's the what? Yeah, that's Perry.
From the 27,
Wow.
Rodgers.
It's
It's
off like
caught here
that.
by Adams.
It's crazy because isn't Adam slow?
And he will get this into the end zone.
Oh, Devontae Parker
Touchdown,
slow.
Green Bay.
Running back on the corner slow.
Devontae
My
Adams
dog. Yeah,
with
distracted.
touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm the defensive coordinator. Just
Crosby
letting me know.
connects on the
Feel me?
extra point.
No, you
And
good.
we are
I should have switched up there. I thought he was gonna run.
How do I enable my voice
So
to
we'll
be
leave it at
shared?
7 now as they kick it away.
You know, say.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go real quick. Let's step in.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better
Look
view
at all he
than when
does.
you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he lost the football. And the Packers
Who the hell was that?
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, I'm gonna be a defensive coordinator. I'm not sharing my voice, so just don't acknowledge
Rodgers
me.
throwing quickly out to Adams.
Just tell you what I
And he's
see.
going to get this
All
down
he's
near the
doing is just running out
20-yard
of the goal line.
12 yards there and a first down.
I'm gonna help you out, but just know I'm gonna play behind. So I'm trying to see what he's running.
Rodgers
trying to hit
now
Parker.
first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez Scantling. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's gonna run it here though.
I would get out of fours and
This is
maybe
Williams.
3, 4.
And he's stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
If you get a stop here.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
I'll
As
definitely
the
come through
offensive
for
play
him.
caller,
Just
that may change your sequence
man, listen,
now. Instead of
contain,
coming right back with a
cover,
running
that cover
play,
one.
you may have to go to the air.
Number one.
and just use her a linebacker
And the ball
that has the
smacked
middle
down on the
zone. And watch this
5-yard
pass
line.
crossing.
Here's second and goal.
Oh my God! Why is my voice sticking shit, dude?
They'll get this out wide to Allison. And he is
Get your
going to
backpack
lose
on. Where you
yardage
going?
here. That'll be a loss
You
of
guys
a
cover two
yard,
it?
and it leads to a third down.
Well, I know it goes against
I'm
the
about to do
instincts
cover
of the
4 and
person
drop 2,
catching the
show-
ball,
show
because
2.
all you're
I
ever
would
taught is
stay,
catch the
man,
football,
honestly.
don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that
If anything,
situation,
cover
dropping it
2,
would have been
but
better.
just
End up
know
losing
that
yardage,
the middle of
even
your
though they
field's
complete
wide
the
open, so
pass.
Good as a
close.
sack.
Yeah, how about
And
that? Although
I got
they
you.
won't
I'm
get
up
the
control
same
of my
credit
partner
for
right
it,
now.
and it won't help them at contract time.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be
They gotta have
taken
pressure.
down, sacked back around the
That's back
18-yard line. Dexter Lawrence in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And
I'm gonna take one at the
12-year
linebacker
veteran
position. Bro,
knocks
he's
it
doing
right
that
through.
linebacker blitzing.
And they take
He just
the
got lucky
lead here
my
now at
rookie
10 to
fumble back.
7.
That's the only reason
So
he
the
hit the ball
drive
like that.
stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do
Hey,
get
sit down and watch
3.
TV.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's
on
not
the
a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Yeah. Yo, so what
The
are you doing with
Giants
that?
offense at the line, ready to begin their next
is it?
drive.
That,
And last
Raiders
time
game,
they
man.
coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Son?
Could you sense the
Welcome,
relief
son.
there? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Flush to his right.
All right, this is man right here. Watch him
complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Jones on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front,
you stupid cocksucker.
Run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in.
Break it down, break it down. That's Barkley. Break it down.
Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Give me that, boy.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love.
Give me that.
Rookie from Notre Dame.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Right, I don't look like it's going to happen right now. I just don't. I got maybe put some streams, but we can definitely get some action. Let me see who's
and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jones now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Check the track,
and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards.
Would that be small, medium, or large?
Jones now.
I got you.
Play fake.
Oh, I should have lobbed it.
Intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long. Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And his guys have got back in the closing stages of the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Rosas' kick is good. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is. And was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams.
Let's go.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and 2, Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back for pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
On 2nd and 1, Jones. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Jones now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And able to work his way down to the 16. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Jones operating from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And it's caught by Jennings. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was...
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. He goes 105 yards on the kick return, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's Jones. Back to the air on second down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A very solid gain of 27.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen were faking people out. The back slipping out there, catching the football, all going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pick.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career.
Is this happening?
And he's going to need another one right now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Rodgers now on first down.
You just got to protect that run, man. That run is going to
score. And Graham's got it. Complete.
The pass,
and
you got to fit it in.
But not before he reaches the 8-yard
Yeah, just don't man up on him. You got to win the zone.
Good pickup there, 21 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
Whenever you don't have enough linebackers, man, that's corners in the field.
No way, yeah. I was going to say, he double teamed him.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force Needs force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved.
And we'll get this into the
touchdown.
end zone. Touchdown,
which is perfect for me because I don't get too from clock.
Jamal Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
He can't stop Barkley, though. What's
The
good?
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm down 4 right now.
Turk the guy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
If you get a 5, bro,
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke.
Wow.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Yeah, you have to. It's fourth.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game.
I mean, he's in a true club, so it's up to you. I mean,
you have to.
I would go for it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Dagger's
down
perfect.
4 late, gotta go for it here on 4th down.
I'm gonna see if I can get Shepard.
Now Jones
Throwing
on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, why'd you dodge, you cocksucker, Dex?
That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the
dove.
football.
I don't know why the fuck the little foot fairy
dove. So now it may
dove.
look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, I mean, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal. You still got a chance to take care of business on the other end.
They leave him open. Into the end zone, touchdown, Green Bay.
Unless I score real quick and fucking.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th
Which ain't looking like that.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
They give this
the
man
kickoff
everything.
team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He's just lucky I don't have faster receivers, because if I had faster receivers, it'd be over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches
man.
and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up
catch
essentially
it.
every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Catch made by Slayton. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Look at your safety.
On fourth down, Jones.
Oh.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Oh, you gonna score on that, maybe.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
I don't know how Parker's so fucking deep.
And they see the ball coming
Come on. Get the fuck out of here. My nigga right there.
Where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On second
Look at that, but he catches that. My niggas be dropping everything.
It in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
That's why he won. He took
and
my
his
comfort
guys
zone.
capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Rogers cock. I'm gonna go on 2K just to change with my jump shots back, and then I'm ready to run for it. There you go. Let me see what we got. Let me see if I can pull
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Oh my fucking God.
Down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And they don't give me that.
Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Jones going to throw again. And
look at that.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
That's crazy. They have him popping out everything. When I fucking hit his guys,
just nothing there again.
He's got glue in his
times.
fingers.
We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Wash your hands first. Wash your hands.
60 pitch. Hey, squad here.
On first down, Jones. Flushed out right. It's caught by Coleman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
That's crazy. They make him drop every.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Look at that. Everything fall out.
Take a shot
I don't get
at the
it.
end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Rodgers looking to throw.
Oh, why'd you slap it, B? About to be a pick.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Oh, he passes the fucking Parker. I want to know his fucking star, but goddamn, it's something on that job.
Something here on third down. It's caught here by Adams.
You can't use
and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
By almost 20, almost by 17.
Themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Yeah, fucking couldn't catch shit.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And his receivers are getting open.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That's why I can't wait to rebuild Alice, honestly.
So for Green Bay, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7.
Get your arm up, B.
And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
I play Falcons next week.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I might just pick up a free agent and then release him after the game.
That kick return did change everything, though. This nigga is right. This nigga returned the fucking kick return.